one industry that is recession-proof, it's the guys getting their dick sucked business. I think you'll be okay. I think you'll have some business. It's really nice to have a diverse open mic here. It's some ladies. It's usually a bunch of dudes.
Woo!
Yeah. It starts to sound like a jerking off anonymous meeting. It's really weird and uncomfortable. It's like a snowball effect. Like one guy has a bit about jerking off and watching too much porn, and then another guy's like, "Oh, I have jokes about jerking off and watching too much porn," and then it becomes a theme. You know, and it takes over the whole mic. So this is nice. Speaking of ladies, I've got myself a wonderful, beautiful Ian. I've got myself a Jamaican queen.
Yeah.
100% right. Quick fact about the Jamaicans: very proud of their track and field lineage, all the success in the Olympics. The bobsled team, not so much. They don't like that. I don't know if you know, but if you ever find yourself at a cookout and there's Bob Marley music and, you know, jerk chicken and rum being served in some kind, and you're a white person, you're the only white person there, don't think to yourself, "Oh, I have an inroad into this culture." The Disney film with John Candy and 4 Jamaican people overcoming all sorts of odds to just finish the race at the Olympics. They didn't win or place, they just finished. Yeah, they don't like that. So I'm in a weird situation here because I had the most bizarre series of open mics on Saturday night. I essentially got roasted hard. The only difference is that between an actual roast, and what I experienced is, one, I did not consent to a roast. I didn't know that was going to be what happened. And two, also, when you get roasted, you get a chance to retort at the end. I was not given that chance, right? So this is going to be weird because I was roasted. This would be like if a roast happened, right? Guy got roasted for 2 hours, and then everyone goes home, right, for 2 days. And then an entirely new audience comes, right, who has no idea what's been said in the roast, and now you will have to listen to my retort. But I can't go as hard as I wanted to because I will just sound like a psychopath. It won't, out of context, it'll just be weird. So basically is what happened. A couple of the roasts were harmless enough. They were about my voice and being a good-looking guy in comedy and being too good-looking and blah, blah, blah. But this one guy went at me really hard and tried to make me feel like I was racist and also trying to... Here's what happened. This kid gets up and he like comes at me with like Chris Rock type of fucking, this kid's gonna destroy me, right? And I'm like, oh shit, because he gives off kind of like this mix of like autistic Gen Z school shooter vibe. I'm like, oh my God, is this savant gonna destroy me in front of everyone right now? Thankfully that didn't happen. He was a fucking moron. He made no goddamn sense at all. And it was just dead silent. And then so after he gets no laughs, the only black person here is the only person besides a white person here comes up to me afterwards. He's like, "Yeah, that dude was fucking crazy." And that's my experience with wokeness, right? Mean white woke people are mean to me. And then I go home to my black actual friends and girlfriend, and they go, "Yeah, we think they're fucking crazy." Don't listen to that. Just, you know. Sure, we ride the wave. What are we supposed to do? They're out there marching for us. We take advantage. We don't like them. We don't see them at the cookout. I mean, come on, Brett, take it easy. My girlfriend's like, she's like, "Babe, you're gonna have to grow some thicker skin." I was like, "Okay, fair enough." So here's some advice I got about being a good-looking guy in comedy. Is that this guy says, "Dude, you should do some jokes about being a good-looking guy." I'm like, because that's how you endear yourself to a room of comedians, right? To brag about your good looks. Thanks for that one. Is that gem on the house? Fucking moron. And then you ever think about being a voiceover? Really? You have a nice voice. You should be. Really? Only 948 million people. I have a voiceover demo. I've attempted to be a voiceover guy. I don't know why it's not happening. And then this is the best one. You're a good-looking guy. You ever think about being a movie star? Really? me, a movie. And you see, I knew I moved to Hollywood for some reason, and now that you mention it, oh yeah, movie star. Here's some advice on how to give advice. This is not advice. Telling someone who has failed at things, dude, like, you should have done good at those things and like succeeded and stuff. Oh, thanks, man. All right, that's my time. I have so much more, but I